Alright, everyone. Let's finish this. And once again, we'll try and put our wall out later rather than earlier to try and save on some pops. I don't know, man. This doesn't look good. That looks like death again. Oh boy, death approaches. Yeah, I'm thinking once again Ninja Kiwi has screwed us and we need to get through this with ice monkeys. Really, Ninja Kiwi? Really? Ice monkeys or glue gunner? Why? Why? God damn it, Ninja Kiwi. Why you gotta hate me like this? Fuck you. Alright. Welcome to part 1 of the Odyssey. Again. Fuck you 2. Fuck you 3. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. That should do it. What other heroes do we have as well? Gwen is probably better than Oben, but I'm gonna stick with Oben because he's my boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be a long ass fucking video, isn't it? This is gonna be a long ass fucking video. Great. Love that. Right. At least now we know how to fucking do this shit. So, at the very least, these first 2 maps will be a bit of a speed run. Why does Ninja Kiwi do this to us? Does anyone know? You don't bring one fucking tower along and then all of a sudden triple fisted from behind, you know? I really wish they would have stopped doing that. Because it really does seem like a massive pain in the ass, you know? This game was made with all these towers involved and all their intricate combinations and teamwork that can be done. And then... oh, sorry, we made an Odyssey specifically built around the fact that if you didn't bring an ice monkey or a glue gunner or a downdraft, you're just fucked. Enjoy. And then we're sitting there like, I brought a heli. And then they just look at you and laugh. I don't know. Seems pretty shitty to me. Like, I get it if your Odyssey has a specific set of towers you want people to use, but maybe make them the only towers available. You know? Because you can absolutely stumble your way through most of an Odyssey using shit towers. We've seen that through most of Ninja Kiwi's Odysseys as of late. They'll typically give us really fucking shit towers, or they'll give us really good ones and then make it so that we can only use their shittiest upgrades. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that lately, but I definitely have. Odysseys don't seem to have a whole lot of variety anymore in terms of the strategies you can use. It always just seems to be figure out what we're talking about or what we're playing at, and I'm just like, I don't want to. I want to play the game how I want to, which is, you know, a myriad of different strategies and ways to win, rather than figure out the one strategy that we're thinking of. I kind of forgot that he was on follow mouse, because I just hadn't needed to move my mouse. I still didn't need to, but I was like, that guy's perfectly centered where I last left him. It's probably because he's meant to be following me. Anyway, now that we know how this shithole of a Odyssey is gonna work, we can beat it. I know we can. Gonna have to put an ice monkey dead fucking center in that last map. But that's okay, because what else do we normally put there? Not much. Not much. Wait, what am I doing? Go off into the world. Do your own thing. Be a man of the people, I don't know. Okay, then we don't need a super strong Spectre, we just need a 030 minimum. And then we can beat this map at least. Flying colours. Look at those two MVPs that are just coming in to help us out. Ice Monkey and Glue Gun are just hanging out next to each other like, we're off the bench now, we're fucking ready. It's gonna be good. Because that is literally the one thing stopping us from beating round 63 on that map. I placed a absolute shit ton of towers on that map. I did. I was in fact, I was pretty close to placing almost all of my towers on that map. But because there's such shit amount of space on that map for towers to go, and of course the way the map is designed, you know, there's like 8 different fucking pathways to the middle. Spectres aren't as great as they would be on any other map like they are here. Heli pilots are definitely not as great as they would be on any other map like here. And of course all the tower limitations don't help either. Right. That was all good. We solved that problemo. Let's put something like this at the back. Don't need it to be a Moab popper because I feel like the front line will do it. But yeah, shall we bring our first MVP out? Look at him go. No, but Blue Splatter slowing these motherfuckers down is going to help out immensely. And Glue Hose, honestly, pretty amazing. I think I said during the first part, like, unless they gave me the ability, I wouldn't bring along a glue gunner. But come to think of it, I have also said in the past that if I need to beat round 63, probably the cheapest, most effective addition to any defense to beat round 63 is a glue gunner or an ice monkey. I don't think I said or an ice monkey, but I definitely said a glue hose. I mean, look at that. That round, we lost on because a ceramic slipped through. And we had a much, much more sizable defense on the map where we lost to that. Get some real pops under your belt, Dart Monkey. Come on. This is an amateur hour. Okay, well, you've already got more than the Spectre, I guess, so that's good at least. Bang! Look at the difference. We used to struggle there. Not anymore. Knock those back, glue them all up. Waste all my fucking Spike Factory spikes. That's a little unfortunate. That's also a little unfortunate, but can we do it? Yeah, we can. Woo! Not bad, not bad. 6 grand left. Okay. Let's smash through this map. And yes, this is gonna be a mega episode now. The only difference being is I am gonna cut out all of the bullshit from the failed attempts where we didn't have the Ice Monkey and the Glue Gunner. Sorry in advance for those that didn't bring those along, and like me, you got to that fucking balance map and you just ate shit because you kinda need those guys. So yes, my apologies for that. But here you go. The backup guide, I suppose. And yes, we are absolutely still going for the same strategy of Helipilot plus Spactory equals stall the fuck out of the balloons. I feel like I was gonna say something else on top of that. But it's gone. I've forgotten it. Whatever. Anyway, let's crush this shit. Because I don't want to play this Odyssey anymore. This one's a bit garbo. Maybe I should start rating them every week, like 5-star rating type shit. I'd give this one a 2. No, I think any Odyssey where I have to restart because I didn't pick a certain fucking tower, I think that's immediately a 1. I think, first of all, let's make the star ratings out of 10 instead of 5. 5 is way too small to gauge how I actually feel about it. You know, 3 is exactly in the middle. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Right? So, if we're making it out of 10, I would give this Odyssey... I feel like if you have to use Monkey Knowledge, it's automatically unavailable for being a 10 or a 9. Maybe even an 8 as well. Unless it's an Odyssey purposely built based around Monkey Knowledge or certain Monkey Knowledge upgrades. You know, because we've had a similar sort of thing happen in the past. But yeah, so I think if you're forced to use Monkey Knowledge when ordinarily you wouldn't have to, I think that takes off marks. I think if it's possible for you to get like 90% of the way through the Odyssey only to find out that you needed a tower you didn't have to bring into the Odyssey, then that drops you down to at least like a 3. I'm sorry, but that's just straight up a that's just a straight up red flag in my mind. You're forcing me to bring shit that I didn't want to bring in the first place. That is no bueno. So I think the perfect criteria is they either give you the exact towers they want you to bring, or the Odyssey is flexible enough to the point where you can bring whatever the fuck you want and you can still beat it. Some people will say that makes a shit Odyssey, but I think that Odysseys are meant for everyone, regardless of Monkey Knowledge, regardless of level, regardless of skill. I think at least the weekly Odysseys are. If you really want a fucking challenge, go into the challenge creator, make your own, or do someone else's, right? Because that's where the real difficult shit is. Same with Odysseys. You can make your own Odysseys now, and publish your own Odysseys. If you really want a fucking challenge with an Odyssey, go and find one. You don't have to do the weekly one. Because I feel like the weekly one should be a nice, relaxing, cool, theme-based Odyssey. Oh, and at the very least, I feel like I should add this on. I don't mind the Odyssey being heavily targeted around certain towers, right? I don't mind that. And I don't mind even if you have the potential to miss those towers out, if you heavily hint towards using that tower in the name or the description of the Odyssey, right? So if your Odyssey is called Monkey Buccaneer's Revenge, right? Or, you know, High Seas Crew, right? Heavily hinting at boats or subs, I guess. They can travel the high seas as well, but they're more underneath anyway. But, you know, if you're heavily hinting towards that shit, I feel like it's completely fine. if you make it so that people have to bring it, but have to figure it out and then bring it, you know? I think that's completely fine. I think that's completely reasonable. I don't have any issue with that. However, what the fuck was this one called? Low tier Showdown. Nope. No hint towards downdraft, ice monkeys, glue gunners. And yes, people that are better than me probably could have seen that ahead of time. They probably would have looked at this and gone, oh, extra ceramic health and extra balloon speed. Looks like we need to slow those fuckers down. Let's bring along a glue gunner and an ice monkey. And you know, in theory, that sounds like a great idea. But, as you could tell, I got through the first 3 maps without needing an ice monkey or a glue gunner. So, that just reinforced the fact that I thought my strategy was decent. And that I didn't have to bring along shit towers that I didn't want to use. And so unless you're like constantly 14 steps ahead trying to figure this shit out, I don't know. I feel like it's just a bit of a letdown. And it definitely sucks for the people that are wasting their time without ice monkeys, glue gunners, downdrafts, etc. I don't know, man. Ninja Kiwi, maybe you should let me test run all the Odysseys before you release them. I know for a fact Ninja Kiwi have received a shitload of backlash from certain people making Odysseys and them accepting it. And so now, more often than not, they will nerf a lot more than they need to, which honestly I think is a really good thing. Like, it really fucking sucks if you can't complete an Odyssey because of how difficult it is. And Ninja Kiwi looks at it and goes, what do you mean? That's not difficult, mate. So, you know, if they're dishing out nerfs, I feel like that's usually a pretty good thing. Go. So long as it's not a zebra balloon, it should die. Straight into the trees. Straight into the trees. Straight into the trees. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, in order to make this not an excessively long video and stress the fuck up out of my computer, I'm essentially going to cut between where parts 1 and 2 would normally cut, like pretty much after this. And then I'll edit the first part, delete the scrap, and then move on to the second part. And then smash it all together at the end. Anyway, that's going to happen now. Alright, where were we? Right, moving on. Cool. Didn't skip a beat. Let's just do this. This stupid pain in my ass looking Odyssey. Right, that goes there. This goes there. Let's go for the heli first. Go for the heli first, why not? Let's play a game. What's my free Dart Monkey hotkey? I want to say it number 2. Nope. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Q, W, E, R, T, A, S, D. Okay, I got no idea. Literally none of those hotkeys worked for anything, so beats me. Z? Oh, it was Z. What a guess. Admittedly, I guess like 500 things first, so you know, I was narrowing it down every single time. But still, just a spur of the moment extra add-on. Okay, let's do that, and let's do this. Thank God I don't have to worry about that Oh, I'll give it bigger jets so it can keep up with these stupidly fast balloons. There you go, that's a bit better. Don't think it's foolproof, but it gets the job done. Okay. We won't go for the coup de grace just yet with the downdraft. We will try and get this factory up and running first. But damn, this is going to be so much nicer. And yes, for those wondering, when I previously played through this map, the strategy was very fucking similar. And guess what? We didn't use all of our dart monkeys and all of our boomerangs, so it's not really a big deal that we lost those for some ice monkeys and glue gunners. So do not worry. Strategy is pretty much unchanged. Other than the fact that we got, 4 maps deep into an Odyssey, only to realize that if we didn't bring an ice monkey or a glue gunner, we were kind of fucked. Love when that happens. Luckily, in re-recording the first part, because I had prior knowledge on what I was doing, it only took me 20 minutes to catch up to essentially where we were before this part 2 video started. So, 20 minutes of your time. I apologize for taking away if you followed the exact same strategy that I did. But if you tweaked it yourself and thought, this guy's a fucking idiot, I'm bringing a glue gunner and an ice monkey, well done. You can probably smash this out without me anyway. I feel like, for the most part, maybe, I don't actually know this for a fact, but I feel like for the most part, people just sort of watch to see how I tackle the Odyssey. Not necessarily to copy exactly what I do. Like, don't get me wrong, if you did, from the videos that I've put out, you would have a pretty solid chance to win, like, I'd say 99 times out of 100. There is the occasional Odyssey where I just give the fuck up and just start spamming fucking powers and insta-monkeys and shit to get the job done. Or I just keep hitting that continue button over and over again. That's more likely, actually, yeah. But yeah, that does happen every now and then. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of that either. But sometimes it does feel a bit necessary to highlight just how fucking insane some of Ninja Kiwi's choices are. Right, so here's what I'm thinking. Glue gunner at the front. Getting that glue hose action in. Make sure it soaks all the way through. Make sure it burns a little when they pee. Perfect. Right. And then, after we get through the Moab popping layer, we need to stun some motherfuckers. And so, presumably, any Cerams that get this far, we're gonna stop in their place. And just in case, something along the lines of camo ceramic manages to find its way through, we will upgrade for the top path to accommodate for such stingy customers. Chuck another one of these at the back. I think all will be well. There you go. Camo balloons slipping past. We rehearsed this, and do not worry. And anything else we could throw in? Probably a boomerang. Not gonna do a whole lot here, but it can certainly help. I don't know what it is about me, that just makes me look at a glue gunner and a boomerang and go, no, a glue gunner and an ice monkey and go, I don't need that. It happens quite frequently though. I think it's more because I see the challenge as like a set of rules, and I see myself beating the challenge in terms of me not bending or breaking those rules and winning. But obviously, at least in video games, rules are meant to be broken. And so if they say balloons speed up, you say balloons slow down. Or balloons stop entirely. Or, you know, if you gave us some good fucking upgrades on our towers, we wouldn't need to do that in the first place, and we could just follow all the rules that you set. But no, that would be far too easy. Can't let that happen. What am I thinking? Let's get some ninja support up in here. And we'll get a supporting roll ninja as well. That should be fine. So long as he hits the cerams. Yeah, okay, cool. Do 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 do. And see, that's the thing, like, now that I've had to essentially redo this Odyssey, I don't think I've been in this situation often enough to know what I should do. But I think in my mind, it's telling me, make the original part 1 unlisted, so that, you know, if people do want to follow this guide, they don't find that and get fucking confused and have to redo it. Then again, they've only got a week really to find the guide. I don't know. Hey, look at that. We're back at the map that fucked us. Sorry. No mercy for this map, because this motherfucker would have been perfect. Anyway. I still think we go Spectre here to start us off. Except we now go Ice Monkey here. And free Glue Gunner? What? I've never placed a free Glue Gunner with so much more purpose than I have just then. 9 times out of 10, I go free Dart Monkey. But on this map, when space is vital, and Dart Monkey is limited to 232 in terms of popping power, and, you know, slowing down balloons is even more vital, free Glue Gunner, actually useful in this situation. I'll say it. 9 times out of 10, I'm a free Dart Monkey kind of guy. In fact, I'd say 99 times out of 100, I'm a free Dart Monkey kind of guy. But you know what? There are exceptions to the rules. Okay. I'm not even going for quad darts here, because all I'm going to hear is that little fucking ding sound of when it hits the ice over balloons. And I'm not looking forward to that, so let's not hear that 4 times as much. Or 2 times as much, rather. I do love how this factory doesn't seem to really put spikes anywhere over here. Okay, the second I start saying that, then he just fucking does it. But, and I know why. Because, you know, 4 times out of 5, it's gonna place it here. That other 1 time out of 5, it'll be up here or down here. And, that's simply just due to its range. You know? Because it would absolutely consider the fact that balloons have to go around this circle, I don't even know how many times, like 7 or 8 maybe, and there's 8 different pathways to get to this circle, right? And so if it can only see the circle and 2 of the pathways, it's gonna consider this circle like 20 times more often than not the place to put a spike. And these other pathways is like, whatever. Which is kind of handy. You can manipulate this factory if you've got it in the middle of the map here, but I imagine that doesn't happen often enough to become handy. Okay. So the general idea here, mow up Schroeder spikes, place a shit ton of Moab maulers, get a decent amount of damage up on the board, then we can freeze them, we can glue them, and overall just blow up balloons. That's always a good day in my books. Plus I guess we can get the heated, or the white hot spikes to pop these frozen guys as well. Not that it's needed, but you know, every little helps. Okay, so we should be ready for the Moab, in theory. Let's start upgrading our boy here. Super cheap too. Super cheap, super effective. Jesus, never mind. I take back what I said about super effective. What the fuck happened there? What happened is that we started upgrading this guy when we should have been upgrading this guy. Right? Were there camo balloons that round? I don't think there were. Like seriously, what actually happened there? Was it because of these stupid zebras? Stupid zebra balloons trying to sneak on through? Come on. Thank you. Finally. A decent upgrade. Okay. While we may not have done very well on that round, we know we will do well here. Right? Bang. Send them back, or freeze them, or glue them, or all three. All of the above. Why not? Screw these balloons and their way of life. Okay. Now. We've got a few rounds to build up our slimy frozen defense. I want to focus on getting the glue hose first. Personally. I'm not sure if it matters what order we get these in. Let's also get that, so it's actually hurting the balloons. I feel like, to be honest, that should have probably been a priority. But I didn't do that, so whatever. Good. Camo detection's now a thing. Not that it wasn't before, but it definitely is now. Okay. I get freaked out because I see balloons getting blown back on the fucking pathway. And I think to myself, are they going forward? Are they going back? I don't know. I guess that's the trouble. Okay, let's get Arctic Wind. Freezes nearby water. Interesting. Can you freeze the water here? I guess not. Right. What else do we do in these trying times? Oh yes, Moab hopping power. I'm just trying to remember what rounds we sucked at. But now that we've got, you know, gluey icy over here, I think we'll be alright for most of the balloons. That's why I'm working on Moab damage now. Right, are we still good for freezy icy? Should be. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. We've got 2 rounds. boop, and boop, and boop. Cool, cool. We need 2 more. Maybe we focus on getting another heli up next, come to think of it. Because having one of them on pursuit was actually helping out quite a bit. Get in there, start throwing hands. I'm just trying to look at the center and see through the clusterfuck of the balloons. Like, where and what exactly is going on. I think we're good though. It seems good at least. Yeah. Okay, you should go down without too much hassle. We've now got our trees. Always good. Our strategy is essentially anything that's not a Moab, we freeze and stall the fuck out of until we can actually do something about it. Okay, good. I think what I also should probably do, thinking out loud, is especially for this map, because I've brought the perfect amount of towers for it, I should probably put ice monkeys on either side here, just to start off by grabbing a shit ton of ceramics on round 63. Because that is where our problem lies. Literally once that is done, if we've got the firepower to get to 63, and we've got the firepower to beat 63, then we certainly have the fucking firepower to beat everything else. Let's have you there. Just like we did last time. I feel like it's a good way to get shit popped. Then again, if I'm going to put an ice tower there, once again, quad darts isn't going to be all that great, but whatever. Oh boy. Let's place that again. I don't think anything dangerous got through. It just looks dangerous because of this fucker. Blowing them back immediately. Okay, but we got 3 downdrafts up and running. I'm gonna get another ice monkey per side of the map here to help out early on. Just clap down some of these balloons before they get any ideas. 220 is actually not too bad. I think I might just chuck one up over here now as well. Only problem is that, you know, if those two are the ones that are just grabbing the last few balloons, fuck, it's gonna take forever for them to pop. Okay. And come on. There's the ice upgrade. Let's put another wall of trees down. We're gonna need it for 60 anyway. Here it comes. Throw those Moab maulers. No way did we not use a single tree. Maybe we ate up a Moab in it, but I didn't hear a whole lot of tree shaking sounds, you know? Like that. I didn't see a lot of that happening. So maybe we didn't need it. That'd be good. Okay, well the tree is certainly full of something. Full of shit. Ha, 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 ha. No? No one? Okay. My bad. Should have read the room a little better. Let's get more range on these guys. We should be forcing fortifieds this round. There's one of them. All well and good. And there's the other one of them. Right, well I guess we just have to hope to God that we can get through the first round of 63 on our own, because our trees aren't exactly up and running. Although we do have a lot of blowback and stall, so they're ready now, never mind. Oh my god, it's perfect. We can stall out any round that we want. Almost annoyingly so. Right. Let's see how we do. Oh my god, yeah, stunning half the fucking wave that early is already a good sign. Then again, I can't tell what's going where, but I think everything's going where it should be. Okay, let's chuck up some trees now. I don't know what's happening, but I think we're winning. It's really hard to tell, honestly. Okay, that popped. Are we still winning? I really can't tell. And I can't tell the difference between blowback balloons and balloons that are trying to get through over here, but I think we've done it. I'm just taking it with a grain of salt that these are all blowback balloons. Look at that, 63 with no casualties. All because we chucked in 2 fucking towers that Ninja Kiwi had expected us to have at the very start. Whatever. And that's death. Cool. Fun. Can I get pursuit? Can I get you to come over here, actually? Thanks, bud. Let's do that as well. Yeah, see, that's the fucking problem. All my Moab damage is up the top, and you guys just take the bottom half like it's nothing. Blasphemy! Oh god, I didn't even see that happen. Alright, well we're so fucking close. I'm just gonna hit this button. We didn't have our wall of trees during that time period, so I'm not gonna pretend like we did. Quad darts, sure. Little tiny upgrades. Did we have enough to afford that? I don't think we did. So we're not going to try it. I wonder. Because now we kind of don't need these two. Well, would actually be good to keep them. But we don't really need so many helis, I don't think. So maybe I could sell these two for a good chunk of money to get more factories? Maybe? Because I think if I did that and then this, and then the same on the other side if we can afford it. Just in case we weren't meant to afford that, I will ditch. Who do I ditch? I think we can ditch the glue gunner. Once again, not going to use the trees because they were not available to me when I fucking lost. Come on. I see what happened. I see. They popped that Moab too late and they just snuck through on the right side without me noticing. Tricky. I feel like this strategy should work, honestly. But it's not. What is the reason for this? Maybe we didn't need a Wall of Trees ability at all on 63. We probably didn't, you know, and I just fucking wasted it. Okay, well clearly these two aren't doing much. Maybe I'll put them at the bottom. Try and spread the Moab damage out then. I'm not going to give them the extra upgrades because I don't think we'll be able to have afforded them. Yeah, I think it's cutting it close. Alright, let's try this. Chuck the brambles in the middle because we definitely had those. Yeah, it's that sneaky Moab. Okay. That guy isn't popped. Why? Why must you do this to me? Why couldn't you just give us one tower that could get to tier 5? You know? That's also a very handy way to show that, you know, there's clearly something you could be doing to get this win. Wink, wink. What if we sold you for an alk? Oh my god, there's gotta be... Yes! Thank you. I was gonna say there's gotta be a world where I can place that shit. Alright, unstable concoctions. Surely you can save my life. We don't need this guy. If we didn't have enough money, we definitely did now. Okay. We still didn't have trees. I'm not gonna use trees. Come on. Unstable concoction should blow the fuck out of half of these guys. Yes, there we go. Okay. Those guys got close, but they got blown back. Just trying to readjust. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we are losing lives. Trying to readjust and see what we're working with. And I think Unstable Concoction was doing perfectly there, so we're gonna go for that. Still selling that guy just in case we weren't able to afford it in the first place. Target strong. What's better? Unstable Concoction going on more Moabs, or us actually buffing towers as well? I think buffing towers as well is the answer. Oh my god, we've got 2 slowing totems! We're cheating! I don't know, maybe that was a change that got made to Oban at some point that I just didn't... I just wasn't there for. Very tragic when I miss out on Oban's life achievements, but sometimes it does happen. See, this is the painful part. Because this shit's frozen, so if it turns into zebras, we're fucked. But we have popped everything. I'm not going to risk it. And instead what I'm going to do is... I'm just going to move these pursuit guys over a little. Well, not the pursuit guys, the locked in place guys. I'm going to move them just there. Not that one. And this one just here. To try and mitigate freezing balloons right before they fucking kill us. Okay, so I think that worked out well. Let's just try it again and hope it works out well again. Right, yes, sold you, because we might not have been able to afford that before the continue. And if we still weren't able to afford it, we probably don't need one of these bomb shooters, but I think we were able to afford it. Okay, so that guy blows up, deals massive damage to all these other Moabs. These all blow up together, roughly. fucking, at some point, would be good. Okay, there's a Saram. Goodbye, Saram. Blown back. I can't really fucking see all that well anymore. I swear to God, if we lose, I'm still gonna use a continue and do this same method until it works. Because it seems like it should be working. I don't know about you guys. Oh, there's still a Moab? Oh, there's still a fucking Moab. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Definitely not working, guys. Right. Spectre's still a decent amount of damage. I can't get rid of that, but I can still implement this, I think. Oh, come on. There's like one fucking pixel. There it is. Bang, 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 strong, yes. Maybe we should try faster throwing. Oh, look at his little jelly slime. So cute. But yeah, maybe we get rid of like... Let's not get rid of I love people. Let's just get rid of this guy. That's a pretty expensive upgrade, I'm not gonna lie. Attack potion deals more damage to Moab class balloons and strip fortified off smaller balloons. Buff potions last longer. Alright. Maybe what we'll do next time, when this inevitably doesn't work, is we will make the first one faster throwing. And then the second one can be just the buff. You know, just the arc buff. Not trying to go for super fancy shit, just... Okay, that's everything popped. Oh my god, that's everything popped. Guys! We fucking did it! And we had plenty of money left over. We definitely had... that. Cool. Okay. I don't remember how close Wall of Trees was off of cooldown, so I'll probably just try and not use it. I don't exactly remember what round 65 is, but that probably just means it's weak! Oh god, there's Moab. Oh god, there's BFBs. Oh god. Oh god, stop it! Who would have thought Alchemist would come in so clutch? Alright, I'm assuming we'd have Wall of Trees back by now. So I think once these guys pop, it's gonna make life a little bit easier on us. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. A few here and there, but that's not terrible. Oh, fucking hell. What a clusterfuck, eh? And like, I know that this whole Odyssey has been a clusterfuck, but that map in particular was the worst map out of the 5. Usually I'm pretty happy with balance, but I guess I'm happy with balance when I've got good towers. So this should be a breeze. This should actually just be a breeze, this part. This part shouldn't be difficult. It shouldn't cause any pain or internal hemorrhaging. So that's nice. And we can just straight up put down everything we kind of want or need already. That's cool. Maybe not if I'm not prepared for it. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, okay. Well, we're over the shit hurdle. I tried my best to make sure that without the continue, you would still be able to do that strategy. Because I know not everybody has a fuckload of monkey money to spend on continues and stuff. So I tried my best not to use the extra cash it gave me. And I definitely did not use that Wall of Trees while it was on cooldown in the original game. So I think we played things as accurately as possible there. Anyway, last map, thank fuck, here we are. Ice Monkey and Glue Gunner fuck around later. We're actually getting this done. Maybe I could just keep the downdraft right here. I think it would hit the front part of the map as well as the sort of middle part there. Could be handy. Nah, it's a single track. Of course we're gonna put it on Pursuit. Boom. Who knows? Could be a terrible fucking idea. Probably is. But, oh well. Faster production. I like how faster production is adding another cog. In terms of the imagery on that Spike Factory. And then even faster production is adding another cog. Which, I don't know about you guys, but in my mind, adding more to the initial cog, like, unless the initial cog wasn't even the one that was powered in the first place, and wasn't even spinning, I feel like adding another cog would, most of the time, slow things down. I don't know, I'm not a physics person. I absolutely ignored most of my physics classes, so I wouldn't know anything about that. In fact, the only... where do you learn about cogs? Come to think of it, because my physics classes were all about fucking, you know, mass equals force times acceleration and shit. Yeah, I don't think we learned about cogs. We learned about electricity and circuits and shit, but not really anything cog related. Who knows, maybe some of it transfers. Okay, come on. Let's get this done and dusted so that we can all move on with our day and our lives and the days of our lives. I think that glue gunner was actually really good timing there. I don't know if we would have been able to pop all of those without him. Okay, so let's have that. Let's also have our Ice Monkey maybe here. We want him closer to the track because he's not going to get range buffs. This is going to be our circle of death, I've decided. Because I'm going to put like another Ice Monkey here and here. I'm going to chuck Spectres at the back, so they're not going to be a part of the circle of death. But then I'm going to have, you know, our Alk buffing Alchemist, our Moab killing Alchemist, and 2 more Hellies flying around here. It'll be great. So we will have that one there. We'll have this guy here. I should probably focus on Moab defense, eh? I'm getting ahead of myself. I really am. My only Moab defense is literally, like, at the back here. And these Freezy boys aren't exactly prepared to pop anything after them. So yeah, let's focus a little more on the Moab defense. But yes. Circle of Death. Whoops, missed. Oh well. That's true, maybe the third one should be where this factory is. That way it can be an immediate pop and freeze. I like that. Pop and freeze, pop and fresh. Sorry, I only play Beatmania. Alright. By the cold snap, move your trees as far into here as we can. Put them down. It's gonna be a slow one, but it'll be worth it. So, we're gonna get our alchemist to buff everybody else. And they can get faster throwing and acid pools, whatever, who cares, right? And then we're gonna get our alchemist to throw down with these Moabs, who I think we will place here. You're gonna target strong. Are you okay with that? You're gonna be our Moab popper, honestly. Well, one of them. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. You're gonna be one of the Moab poppers. And you're not even gonna really pop them, you're just gonna make them hurt others when they die. So essentially, you're gonna give the balloons feeling and emotions. We're gonna hit them with that emotional damage. I'd like to make a tower defense game where emotional damage is the same as true damage. You know, where like true damage essentially ignores all resistances and armor and, you know, buffs and debuffs and shit. True damage is just pure damage. Like, if it does 10 pure damage, it does 10 damage to anything. Except I'd call true damage emotional damage. That's all I would change. I didn't even mean to get that in the range of open, but that worked out very well. Okay. That's a good sign. Our first wall of trees still hasn't disappeared yet. Means we're popping balloons pretty well. There it goes. But that's fine. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't get Moab Shredder for either of those. Because why would I need it? We have our trees back. That's a beautiful sign for round 63. You know what else is actually beating round 63? Let's have a look. How do we do? Frozen, glued, frozen, glued, frozen, glued. Oh, we're doing beautifully. We still need more Moab damage, that's for sure. But I think we're covered on the balloon damage at least. I'm ready for if that motherfucker pops. Okay. And yes, I did pop that myself after immediately saying I was waiting. But I was terrified that it would just pop, they'd all fly through, I wouldn't be ready, and then they'd just beat me. I hate it when that happens. Okay, 64, notoriously shit on the last map. And notoriously shit here as well. Ooh. Can we even pop it with these? They're not Moab Shredder spikes. Yeah, okay, we can't. Maybe if the first one was Moab Shredder, we wouldn't be too bad, but we don't have the money for that. So, what do we do? Probably sell something, I don't know. I think the defense is actually pretty solid. Issue is these guys just don't die soon enough. And then it literally leaves these pricks to follow up and just murder us. Okay. Nope, not quite. Okay, let's sell the Bax Factory. No. What do we sell? I think we sell this glue gunner to give you shredder spikes. We'll also put another one down here. Maybe back here, actually. Let's back up the first one. Let's go with that. Because I think these guys weren't getting slowed down that much by the glue gunner, and it wasn't really affecting that much anyway. So this guy eats up all of the fucking trees like a greedy little shit. That's fine. These factories can deal with that. This one can deal with this guy. He explodes. This guy. Not pleasant looking. What to do? I liked the idea of doing that for this. I don't want to get rid of any of our Moab damage. I don't think this guy's doing much at the front, honestly. Maybe I'll control the heli. See if that does anything. Usually that's a recipe for fucking disaster. But we'll see how we go. Nope. That is a recipe for disaster as expected. I think what we need is mob shredder spikes closer up front. So if we get rid of you to buy you there, that might help out quite a bit, actually. Oh my god, I just realized those purple flowers are fucking cool, man. So just any sort of extra damage we can get at the front, but also again at the back. Okay, good. We immediately ate the first fortified guy. So now it's just knocking these guys back into freezing oblivion. Ooh. Blow it back. It blew it back. Oh, blow it back. It didn't blow it back. Okay, maybe not. But that was way closer. I think we can all agree on that. So what did I do? What did I do? I got rid of you, and I got rid of you to place... what did I do? Let's place you more back than front. We don't need the white hot spikes. Yeah, that's what we did, right? Something like that. Anyway, let's try it. Somehow that was much worse than before. God damn! Fortified is just charged straight through. What if we had an Alk at the back to help out with that bullshit? Maybe we actually have this guy closer to the front. But yeah, what if we had an Alk at the back to help with the fortified stuff? Because can't, like, the middle two upgrades or something pop Moabs? Oh, sorry, no, strip fortified. You can strip fortified. So maybe we get that with all the money that we earn from these first ones popping. If we earn a lot of money from these first ones popping. There we go. Can I get faster throwing in time? Oh no. Okay, that sucks. Do 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 do. Come on, we're so close. I mean, 64 was a notorious pain in the ass on the last map, but still. Doesn't mean it needs to be here. But yeah, the glue gunner's not doing much there. Maybe I'd chuck the glue gunner at the back. Maybe glue gunner at the back with Moab Shredder there. So we can... I don't care if it doesn't get the damage. I just need it to glue everything well. So that does mean glue soak needs to be a thing. I guess we can get the damage, sure. If you can, why not? That is so much nicer. I don't know if we can maintain that. No, it doesn't look like it. It'll still slip through. Maybe an ice monkey at the back then. Maybe that's what I need. Let's get rid of the middle one. To chuck it at the back here. Pretty much where the Moabs are going to pop. And we're going to go for the bottom path for the larger area and the refreeze. So that we've got a better chance of grabbing them immediately out of the Moab. Thank you. We'll just see how this goes. But we'll know we've got wiggle room for other things. If we need it. Thank you. Beautiful. Keep it going. Zebras are gonna screw us, maybe? Never mind, we're good. We're actually good. We can knock those back. Beautiful. Ah, you beautiful son of a bitch. Saving our team. Okay, I think it goes to show. Glue gunner good. So is Ice Monkey. So let's chuck more of them everywhere. Also, let's get our trees back up and running. Okay, we know 65's a bit of a pushover. So I think we'll be alright. Don't blow up my trees, please. That works, I guess. Soak all the way through. Soak all the way through! Okay, yeah, we're good. We will need some extra firepower at the back there, but I think we've got a solid defense now. Fortifieds can't even break our balls. So let's build up while we still can. From what I remember, 65 to 70 is pretty uneventful. Although, Ellie, might I suggest leaving those ones alone? Just... Yeah, get involved a bit now, but overall, let them pop themselves on those spikes. Yeah. I could see that ending in a massive fucking regrow farm, and I ain't about that. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Prepping. You know what I would love? And I know it kind of changes a core game mechanic quite a bit, and people might not agree with me, but I think level 20 of every single hero should be the same thing. Where, and I know this is going to be very difficult for the new complicated fucking heroes that they've released most recently, like Corvus and the shop boy, Geraldo. But I think level 20 should just be your hero is fully automated and everything gets buffed. Oh hey, we didn't even need the village. So, you know, like Gwen would throw down her own fire, blow up the entire screen whenever she felt necessary, and shit like that. And obviously you'd be able to swap it out of automated control, but I personally would like that a lot. I haven't accepted my daily reward? What the fuck? Terrible. Anyway, that has been one of the most painful Odysseys I've had to put myself through lately. Low tier Showdown. They might not pack a punch on their own, but there is strength in numbers. Yeah, see, what I don't get about this, and I think I said this in part 1, is, or the original part 1, not the, anyway. They'll give us really fucking difficult maps and be like, oh, don't worry, we'll nerf the balloons for you. We'll nerf the balloons for you. But then they nerf the fuck out of our towers to the point where they're almost useless. And then they'll go, you know what? Insane fucking modifications to the balloons' speed and health. Anyway, I've ranted enough about this Odyssey. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Low Tier Showdown. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and have a great rest of your week, everybody.